Hey guys, Connor Powers, deadredhitting.com. In this video we're going to talk about how you can eliminate head movement in your swing. One of the biggest problems that hitters have is their head will move while they're striding and separating or taking their positive move towards that baseball. So I'll see a lot of either up and down, okay, or their head will move uncontrollably forward and end up in a lunged position. Here are 3 tips you can use to be sure that you aren't doing this in your swing. The first one is going to be to make sure that you're holding the flex in your back knee when you're taking your stride towards the pitcher, when you're taking that positive move towards the pitcher. Okay, so what I mean by that is after you load up against this back leg, you're going to keep the same flexion, okay, keep the same bend in this knee as you advance forward. Okay, as you advance forward. What this is going to allow you to do is allow you to use your core and other body parts to make sure that your head isn't going up and down, so that you use more muscles in your body to control that movement forward. Also, be sure that you're landing on the inside part of that front foot. Okay, be sure that you're landing on the inside part of that front foot. Now, for me personally, when I was hitting, I would take my stride and my heel would be far off the ground, but I did a good job of being quiet when I drove down straight through the ground with that back heel. Okay, I was quiet during this movement. You don't have to have that much difference, that much space between your foot and the ground. That was just how it worked for me. That was how I felt the most comfortable. Okay, so even if you are landing flatter to the ground, okay, there doesn't have to be a ton of space here. It's just important that you're landing on the inside part of that front foot. What that's going to allow you to do is make sure that you're controlling your weight and you're able to stay back, so you can adjust to, you know, if guys throwing off-speed pitches, you're not just only able to hit a fastball, okay? So if you're going here and you're landing flat-footed, your heel's already planted, you might be able to throw your bat out there and hit a fastball, but if he throws that breaking ball, you're toast, okay? So it's very, very important to make sure that you're landing on the inside part of that front foot. Now the final piece is to make sure that you come into a consistent and a solid launch position, so that when you start to rotate, okay, you can rotate in a direct, straight axis like you have a pole running through your body. Okay, so what I mean by that is when you take a positive move forward to that stride towards that pitcher, right, that you end up in a solid launch position, that you have space back here to work. Okay, so your hands are either over the midline of your foot or further back. All right, what that's going to allow you to do is it's going to give your body time. All right, it's going to give you space to work your hands so that you can start rotating, drive towards that baseball, and get everything going in a straight line back towards the pitcher. Okay, so it's important that you end up in a good launch position, okay, landing on the inside part of your front foot. All right, weight on the balls of your feet. And again, you have space to work back here. You're not too tied up in here. Get too tied up in here. Okay, you can start to fly forward when you rotate. All right, so if you have a powerful lever back here, okay, you have a good anchor, you drop that heel and you start to rotate. Okay, when you start to rotate, kind of spun there. So when you start to rotate, you'll deliver everything right back towards the pitcher, rotating around an axis. Okay, so again, be sure that you get in a solid launch position if you really want to make sure that you eliminate that head movement during the entire swing. If you want to learn how you can increase your bat speed by 5 miles an hour in just 5 minutes, make sure you head over to deadredhitting.com right now and pick up your free bat speed workout and your free bat speed report. Until next time, keep swinging.